What it do, YTZ? It's your boy, Too Tall, baby. Yeah, on some random shit. We about to get into a little topic, but I gotta roll my blunt. I'm gonna tap back in with y'all in a little bit. All right, let's go. YTZ, what it do, man? It's your boy, Too Tall Bishop Jones, nigga. Tell your I'm too tall, bitch. Nah, yo, no cap. I need my hair cut. In due time, y'all, we moving and getting shit together. But the new topic for the day is working and getting your education in a federal prison system. Now, I'm talking about this topic because I heard something on the radio and it kind of brought back a little bit of memories. So I was like, maybe I need to talk about that to let the people know about this. But anyway, if y'all don't know, if you go back to the my first or second video I made on YouTube, and it's titled Getting to Know Southwest. So yeah, I'm listening to the radio and whatnot today, and the dude was talking about how prison, a lot of the people, well, the males, females as well, because it happened over there too. So we wait till we get in prison to learn a trade. And it hit me because I'm like, damn, that's true. A lot of people learn how to do shit in prison. Well, he was talking about how the inner city and the community, the black community, African American communities need like centers, recs and stuff like that. And then he started talking about like teenage kids like 15, 16, 17. Kind of need something like a trade school. You feel me? Learn drywall, electrician, plumbing, etc. So I'm listening to him like, damn, yo, that's true, because when I was in prison, I went through some similar things. So I'm gonna let y'all know how the story go, and we're gonna just get into the. All right, so hold on, let me flame this motherfucking doink up. So yeah, if you're not familiar with me, I'm Too Tall Bishop Jones. You already know, call your phone. But I got 5 years, 4.5 years in federal prison. I did my time like a gangster. Yeah. So that's my story, quick and simple, straight to it. So when I was in prison, of course, me being a young gangbanger in the community, I'm a product of my environment, which I used to tell myself, and I don't know why, I was just lost, but I gained knowledge and I know better now. I'm not a product of my environment. I'm proving it every day. One thing I found out is when I was growing up, there's a lot of stuff that I know today, like people consider like, oh, that's you know a little bit of something, you got some knowledge, all right, cool. I know that now, but back in the day, I didn't care to know. So I feel like curiosity, I could say the word curiosity goes a long way in the inner city. For example, I'm young, I'm gangbanging. All I want to do is cause havoc, cause destruction, get into fights. I want to get in shootouts. I'm beating motherfuckers up. I'm trying to get some chicks, shit like that. I'm not thinking about, oh, let me get a trade under my belt. Let me learn this. Like curiosity really like is a big deal, yo, to like people that might have known about trades and stuff like that when I was younger. Trust me, yo, like I'd have been in a different life. Like my life would be totally different, but we don't have the means, we don't have the reach, pretty much, like he was mentioning. We don't have rec centers. I grew up in West Baltimore. We don't have any rec centers. We got Bentlow and that was it. Like that's in the whole fucking city. Like, so it's like it's hard for you to learn new trades and learn about technology. A lot of people in my era don't know about computers. I'm computer literate, so I'm getting jobs over people my age because they don't know how to type. So that's a problem. That should be a problem anyway. But we're going to talk about the topic on hand, which is prison system, the working system, and the schooling system inside the federal prison system. When I got to the feds, I didn't have any education. And I'm going to say I didn't have any education but don't get it fucked up. I'm a jack of all trades and I'm a master of none. I know everything, yo. You can ask me about any fucking thing and I'll know it. But on paper, I had no education. I dropped out of school in the fucking 8th grade, 6th grade, some shit like that. Like I didn't care about school. So I'd go to the feds. They like, bam, you don't have your GED. so you can't work. So every day you are obligated to pretty much be doing something, yo. Like you waking up 4 in the morning and you got to go do something. Half of the people work, half go to school. If you don't have any education, you're going to school. Cool. I don't have any education at the time, so this how I work, yo. I get on the pound, probably like my first week, they send me to the school. Now, mind you, on the pound, which is the yard, is a big ass school. It's a big ass school on the yard. So they say I got to report to the school. I go to the school. I take a little assessment. They see where I'm at. They like, all right, cool. You go on this level. Now they have levels of learning. So you got the people that's, you know, a little slower learning. Then you got the people in the middle. Then you got the fast learners. So they like separators, and the faster people, they take their GED in 3 weeks. These people take theirs in 2 months. These people in 3 months. You know, like they kind of give you a little time if you. So when I got to the feds, I didn't have my GED. When I took my assessments, I was into like higher learning. So I took my GED probably like 2 months in. Like it was a lot going on, but they was like, it's quick. That's the next time you can actually take the test. And I'm like, all right, cool. Let me go as soon as I could take it. So I took the test, but I actually prolonged it because one thing about schooling and working in the prison system, while you're doing this, your time goes down. So you receive good time. So every 7 days that I go to, every 30 days. Every 30 days that I go to class, I get 7 days taken off of my sentence. So I'm going to class every day, you feel me? So my time just going down and down and down. When you working, that's how I go. You work for 30 days, they take 7 days off your sentence. Y'all might think that's nothing, but if you in there 5 years, you working, all of a sudden them 7 days come months. You feel me? All right, so I'm in school at this time, so I'm like passing all the little pop quiz, all the little practice tests. That's all you do. They just make you do the practice tests over and over and over, and whatever you need help on, they're gonna help you on. So I'm ready to take the test, and my man, he did like 20 something years. He telling me like, bro, you tripping, don't go in there and pass that test today. So I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? I could get my GED, I'm not tripping. Like, he like, nah, the longer you go to school, the more time get taken off. He like, keep failing that shit, and you gotta just keep going to school, but just keep failing that shit. Mind you, we don't do shit in school, but go in there and sit down for like 2-3 hours, and then that's it. So I'm like, oh, I get it. So, of course, I went in there, like, fuck it, I failed that shit on purpose. So I'm like, all right, cool. They kind of knew what I was doing, but it's nothing they could do. I'm in fucking prison. Like, you just work here. So they hit me with a little okie doke, like, all right, cool. Since you want to play like that, we're going to make you tutor the other inmates. Mind you, it's the race wars and stuff like that. The whites don't talk to Mexicans. Mexicans don't talk to black. Everybody say along. But for the school situation, we was like allowed to talk to whites, Mexicans, and stuff like that. On the yard, you can't talk to nobody that's not your race. That's just how it is. So back to the school, and when you go into school, it take time off. Every 30 days, you get 7 good days, which adds up to months, as you know. You also get paid. Going to school, you get paid 10 cents an hour. So I was going to school probably like 6 hours out the day. Something like that, just sitting around watching TV. We just watched TV and did nothing all day. So you get like 10 cents a day. And no, I'm not saying $10. I'm saying 10 cents, as in a dime, as in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cents. A penny candy type test. Now, I got my GED eventually, and I got all my good time, and I continue to tutor people, so they end up making me, that's my job. So now I'm ready to let y'all know how the working aspect of the whole federal prison system even work. So when you're in the feds, you must work. It's no ifs, ands, I don't give a fuck if you got one leg, goddamn one eye, you working in that motherfucker. So everybody gotta have a job. Everybody do their jobs in the morning, and then we going out about our day after everybody done. Then you could do your personal shit. Like after like 10 o'clock is like your time. Like you could do whatever you want. So that's how I got into this whole video about like learning trades and stuff like that, because I had a lot of friends from Baltimore that was in the feds that I met in the feds, and they was doing shit like, mind you, this how prison work. They got a bunch of trades, cement, plumbing, electrician, drywall, carpentry, stuff like that. They got every trade, but you just pretty much build in the jail. So what they do is, if my cell toilet clogged, they call you and you come fix it. If there's a hole in the wall somewhere, they call the bricklayers and they come fix it. Like they train you how to do all this stuff. You get certified, you could take it home with you, but they making you build the fucking jail. The jail I was in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I was at Petersburg, Virginia, federal institution. So, yo, they was literally building a whole nother jail, yo. And they was making all my homeboys do this shit because their trade was bricklaying. But they was nice as fuck. Like, yo, they was really good at these trades. There's good electricians and they learned how to drive forklifts and everything. And these people that never did anything in their life, they got 30 years, shit like that. So I'm saying, like, yo, if we just get a little leeway, a little push to be like, all right, yo, put these rec centers and trade centers everywhere. Yo, I'm telling you, yo, a lot of people will be living, a lot of people will be free, a lot of people will be well off, not hurting, you know? But it just hit me like, damn. So I'm thinking like, all right, how do jobs get paid? You got jobs like a dude could be like the landscaper. They probably get like 10 cents. If you're doing bricklaying, you probably get like 15 cents. The highest be like 20. And that's for like the people that's actually like working in like the office, actually with the COs and stuff, shit, like they get like 20 cents and stuff like that. It's not really going over 25 cents. And I'm saying, yo, they pay us in cent. So at the end of the month, it'd be like $30, $28. And I be just thinking like, yo, why are we doing all this work, yo? We building this jail, we fixing everything. Anything crack, they making us fix it if it's our trade. And I'm like, yo, why are they doing this and not at least giving us $1, yo? Like, we killing ourselves. And I'm thinking like, yo, that's the trick. That's the whole gimmick. It's like they fucking using us like slaves, bro. It's like, yo, build this shit and I'm gonna give you 10 cents an hour. That's inhumane. I don't care what nobody say. Oh, they murderers, they rapists and all that. And plus, we take care of rapists in that bitch. Ain't nobody raping nobody and living comfortably in prison, especially not with me and that bitch. I will piss in my motherfucking and throw that shit right in the motherfucking face. And I want them to play with me. I'm gonna smash them. I treat people that rape. I treat people that's like play with little kids, like mess with older women. We treat y'all in jail. So go to jail, and I promise you, you're gonna get what. Got a little off track. I got a little mad. I don't like them motherfuckers. But anyway, it's pretty much modern day slavery, bro. Like, yo, this shit is crazy, yo. Like, my man was a fucking bricklayer, yo. He was damn near building this whole jail by himself. And they was paying him like 25 cents an hour, yo. So what the people do is, it was a dude, he had like 80 years. And he had like a real good job. So he would get paid and he just would let all his shit just stack up. It go to your book. So every $30 a month, he just never touch it. I swear, I thought I heard somebody blow somebody's ass down. They try to come out. But I'm like, yo, he just let it accumulate. And then when it get enough, he just send it home. Like, you could send money home in the Fed. So it's just like, yo, I just figure, yo, this is a modern day slavery, yo. But like, back to the moral of the story, working in prison and going to school in prison, it give you good time. The more time you work, the more good days they take off your sentence, which help you get home free. So, of course, everybody gonna want to work. Everybody gonna want to go to school. You want to go home to your family a little more, but at the same time, you want to be paid or at least accommodated some way. And I know you're probably saying they criminals, but yo, come on, yo. Like, it's janitors. They walking around for hours cleaning. They getting 5 cents an hour, yo. That's just inhumane, and I don't care what nobody say. Like, you're not gonna tell me that's not. But we put ourselves in that predicament and we home and free. Yeah, because that's what an old head told me when I first got in prison. I'm like, it's so loud, I can't sleep. Everybody just yelling and banging and cussing and fighting everywhere. And I just go to the door and say, yo, shut the fuck up. And then the older dude that's been in jail fucking forever just tell me, bro, if you wanted peace and quiet, you should have kept your ass off of there selling dope. And I said, motherfucker, I set my ass down and I just made noise with that ass. Plain and simple. But that's the topic for the day. I mean, give me y'all comments, yo, and just let me know what y'all feel about this, the stuff we talked about today. Like, it's fucking crazy, yo. Please never go to prison, yo. Like, please, yo, this shit is amazing. Please don't go to prison. I promise you, you do not want to do that. You will regret it the rest of your life. This Tutah Bishop nigga Jones, and I'm out.
Money, money, plug, money, plug, money, money, plug, money, money. Yeah, how much you got, how much you tryna spend? Huh? How much you got, how much you tryna spend? Huh? How much you got, how much you tryna spend? What? How much you got, how much you tryna spend?